Howdy, I'm Cloudy, and happy 5th of July. We couldn't do this on the 4th of July, just scheduling conflicts. Anyways, I'm going to be taking the American Citizen test. This is apparently a test that you have to do in order to become a U.S. citizen. I don't know why you would want that in this age, but this is what you gotta do for it. There's no way to like do a quiz of this, so unfortunately we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. I am just going to slowly scroll on this 11-page document, and I guess I'm just gonna keep score. Usually, a officer will ask the applicant up to 10 of 100 civics questions, and an applicant must answer 6 out of 10 of those. So we're not doing that. So instead, I'm just going to answer all 100, and if I get 60% of it, I win. And I guess I become a U.S. citizen, I guess. Do I have a way of keeping score? Hang on. Score keeping for 60 out of 100. Please, maybe. Score counter, free online scoreboard app. I think I've used this before. Okay, I've used something similar to this. Okay, this is... This looks so stupid. Okay, cool, I'm glad we did that. We now have a full window for this. Alright, cool. This is so dumb. Alright, there's 100 questions here. I need to get 60 of them in order for me to become an American citizen. By the way, I've been born here, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, here we go. American government. This could, actually, there is a small chance that this is the worst video on the channel. Principles of American democracy. What is the supreme law of the land? That would... Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure it's the Constitution, right? Oh, thank God. Okay, that's 1 point for Mario. Next. What does the Constitution do? Okay, that's a kind of loaded question. Doesn't that announce that we're America? Oh, no, that's the Declaration. The Declaration of Independence is not the Constitution, famously. The Constitution, I'm pretty sure, is like law. Oh, no, that's where the amendments come from, right? Isn't that where the amendments are from? The Constitution sets up the government. Okay. Defines the government. Protects basic rights of Americans. Yeah, that's what the amendments are. Okay, this is that's a tough question to get right. I don't think anyone can answer that question correctly. I feel like I kind of got it. We'll say I got it. Question 3. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Okay, sick. Perfect so far. So why do people need to answer 6 of these questions in order to live in America? What is an amendment? It's like a law that no other laws should break, like freedom of speech, right to bear arms. I'm tired. I'm pretty sure I got it right. A change to the... Okay, so unfortunately I did not get that right. Or an addition, okay. Whoa! What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? I don't know, the commandments? Wait, no, that's the Bible. The Bill of Rights, okay. Well, no one's gonna get that. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? It's freedom of speech, right? Yeah, speech. There's more? Religion. What? Assembly. Press? Petition the government. What does that have to do with any of... Okay, I got that right. I need to be exceptionally careful with scrolling. How many amendments does the Constitution have? There's like 20. There's like 26 of them, I'm pretty sure. It's like a lot. The Constitution? I mean, just in general? I'm gonna go like 26. Watch it be like 10. I was pretty close. If you are 65 years old or older and have been a legal permanent resident of the United States for 20 or more years, you may study just the questions that have been marked with an asterisk. Oh, that's for... No! Okay, well, this is the Declaration. I know what the Declaration of Independence is. It's announcing that you're its own country and not part of Britain anymore. Yeah, okay, great. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? This actually could be the worst video on the channel. We figured it out. We found it, guys. What are the 2 rights to the Declaration of Independence? I want to say it's the right to vote for the president. Just any 2? Like, there could be more. I'm pretty sure there's a lot. Freedom of speech. Well, no, wait, that's the Constitution again, the amendments. What are they? Okay. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness? I don't feel any of those. What is freedom of religion? You can believe in whatever the hell you want. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah, okay, great. Nailed it. Wait! If I stopped now, I would have 60%. I would be a part of America. What is the economic system in the United States? Well, this is a load. I can't believe I'm about to say this. There's a scene in Game Changer where I think this is a question. Sales go to government projects, sales go to taxes, go to government projects, goes back into sales. Okay, didn't get that right. Oh god, there's more. What is the rule of law? This is the... No, why do these questions matter? Why do I need to do these in order to prove that I could live here? Is it really this needed? What is the rule of law? It's the rules of law. It's the thing that police follow, probably. I mean, you break them and you go to jail. Who cares? Everyone must follow the law. Leaders must obey the law. Government must obey the law. No one is above the law. Okay, I kinda got that right. Oh, thank god, the system of government. Name one branch or part of the government. The White House. Wait, no. Name one branch or part of government. I wanna say... judicial? Congress. Oh, I should've just said that. That would have been extraordinarily funny if I just named the last thing. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? The law? I would assume the law. Checks and balances. Separations of... Okay, I'll just take the L on that, I guess. Who's in charge of the executive branch? The president? Yes! 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 Who makes federal laws? Okay, I admittedly did see what I think was a capital C, but I'm pretty sure I would have said Congress anyway. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, actually it's a lot of people. I would have gotten one of those. What are the 2 parts of U.S. Congress? Con and Gress. Duh. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. How many U.S. senators are there? I want to say it's like 70. Moving on. Oh, in case you're wondering, if you were 65 years or older, you could have scheduled gosh dang it. It's 6? Hold on, a U.S. senator lasts longer than a president? Why? Dude, this sucks. Who is one of your state U.S. senators? What? There's no way I can answer that. I don't know. James? Oh my god, I was so close. It was a John. I should have just said John. The House of Representatives have many voting members. I don't know. 70? Okay. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 4? Name your U.S. rep... This is not relevant. What does this have to do with joining America? Is this necessary? Let me guess, results will vary? Yeah, well, shocker. Who does a U.S. senator represent? Their state. Yeah. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Why do states have more representatives than other states? Because I think they're bigger. Yeah, okay, they're bigger. We elect the president 4. Yes. In what month do we vote for the president? I want to say it's this. Well, no, hold on. I think it's September. The president gets the president like officially gets in by the new year. I'm pretty sure. I want to say it's September. I might get kicked out of the country. What is the name of the president now? It's Donald Trump right now. And JD Vance. Cool. If the president can no longer serve because of the vice president. Yeah, okay. Finally, easy ones. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who comes the president? Oh, good question, actually. I've never thought about this. I want to say it's like the Secretary of State. So close. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? I don't know. The president is? I thought it was gonna matter by the state. Who signs bills to become laws? It's the president, right? Yeah, okay. Who vetoes the bills? The president. Yeah, okay. Schoolhouse Rock taught me this. What does the president's cabinet do? Well, sometimes it feels like whatever they want. Advises the president. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you're 65 years or older, what are the Weighing on 2, Secretary of Agriculture, that's a freebie, and the Secretary of State. One of these is at the... Thank God. Okay. What does the judicial branch do? I don't freaking know. Law? I want to say... I don't know. Oh, wait, I nailed it. It was law. I'm a genius. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Yes! How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Like 16. I have to go to a website? There's no hecking way I just read page not found. I want to say it's like 16. And we're just going to say that's correct. Who's the Chief of Justice of the United States right now? I don't know. Tim? Could be Tim. That doesn't work! This is a link that doesn't work! Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is the one power of the federal government? Just name one of them. They can... Okay, I'll just name a couple of them off and maybe one of them will be correct. I think they can make femboys real. Catgirl's probably real. I think they actually decide where the Super Bowl goes, now that I think about it. They can jail people. They can arrest people. They can execute. I don't know. Print money, declare war, create an army, make treaty. Okay, well, they forgot the Super Bowl thing. They do decide that. Under our Constitution, some power belongs to the states. What is the one power? Arrest people, Super Bowl. Gosh, who's the governor of my state now? I don't freaking know. I don't know. Jim. It's Jim. Jim did it. What is the capital of my state? I'm pretty sure it's... Uh-oh. Is it Dallas? Or is it... Wait, hang on. It's either Dallas or San Antonio. Oh, God. No, it could be Austin. It's not Houston. I know that much. I'm pretty sure it's Dallas. Texas capital. It's Austin. Gosh, dang it! That's embarrassing. What are two major political parties? Republican, Democrat, and the green one. Good enough. What is the political party of the president right now? I'm pretty sure he's Republican. I don't want to fact check this. What is the name of the Speaker of House of Representatives now? None of this is important. None of this seems necessary or important to any of this. James. I'm not Googling it. I'll just take. Okay, rights and responsibilities. Okay, well I already knew it was the 18 plus thing. Although I originally thought it was 21 plus. Really anyone, right? Anyone can vote. Yeah, a male citizen of any race can vote? Wait, so not... Wait, hold on. Wait, wait, hold on. This implies that a female citizen of any race can't vote. That's alarming. I feel like I feel like we can't gloss over that. What is our responsibility as only for United States citizens? Don't kill the president. I'm pretty sure. I want to say it's I don't know. Serve on a jury, vote in a federal election. Oh. Name one... This video might suck. What else can I do? Whatever. Whatever. Who cares? Okay, yeah, I was never gonna say that. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Food and water? Oh. Okay, well, knowing that, freedom of speech and right to bear arms. I do love me some bear arms. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? America? Oh no, the flag. Of the United States of America. Okay, I said both. What is the one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? What's the one promise I make? I don't remember making a promise when I was born. Did the doctor have to do this? Like, alright, so what do you promise now? And I go, and then I don't know, to not shoot the president. I don't know. Give up loyalty to other countries. Defend the Constitution and laws. When is this? Is this a cult? Oh, by the way, if you're over 65, how old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18. Yes, okay. We technically have 60% right now. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I also can't read. What are 2 ways that Americans participate in their democracy? Voting and running? Okay, I got it. Write to a newspaper? Hang on, write to a newspaper is the same as running for office. That can't be right. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? The day I die? I don't know. Saturday, April 15th. I'll do my birthday. When must all men register for the Selective Service? What is the Selective Service? I don't know. 40? 40. At age 18. When did I do that?
You sound so impressive. So you just said, what's the Selective Service?
What is the Selective Service? I've never heard of this.
Getting enlisted in the Army.
I don't remember getting enlisted in the Army.
Well, you haven't been drafted for war.
Well, let's pray to God I never do. Also would be a pretty bad soldier.
I think they know that.
That's probably why they haven't called me up. Okay, yeah, so I've never heard of the Selective Service. Wait, between 18 and 26? Oh, no, I still said 40. Never mind. Oh, thank God, we're at the American history section. Okay. My sister is a theater kid, and I have seen clips of Hamilton. I got this. What is one reason colonists came to America? To escape Britain. Freedom, political liberty, religious freedom, economic opportunity, practice their religion, escape from... That's... I would imagine... Am I crazy? No, that's exactly what happened, I'm pretty sure. That is one reason to escape Britain, right? For those, I guess technically for those reasons. I'm counting it. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Native Americans. American Indians, Native American. Okay, nailed it. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? What the hell? I don't like this. Unfortunately, it was people of color. African people from Africa. Which I guess would be African American. Okay, I nailed it. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because the British were trying to, like, take them back, and King George was like, ba-da-da-da-da, da-ba-da-da-da-da, alright, the video can no longer be used. Because of high taxes! Because the British Army stayed in their houses because they didn't have self-government. What? I'm 65 years or older! I think I got that. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? George Washington was hella there. I want to say Alexander Hamilton, which is literally why I brought him up. Thomas Jefferson. It was just Jefferson? I thought the Declaration of Independence was a group effort. You're telling me just one guy wrote that? And then it was stolen later? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? 1776, April 12th. Gosh dang! Why did I think April 12th? Why was I ever like, you know what? I think the day was April 12th when it happened. There were 13 original states, name 3. Okay, not Louisiana, because that was purchased. I was about to say Oklahoma, but I'm not sure if that's right. I'm just gonna name state. Actually, if I just name all the states, I'll get it right. Maine, Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee. I have no idea how many I named. I literally was just pointing on random fingers. Let me restart. Maine, New York, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, Louisiana, California. That can't be right. New England's a collection of states. Connecticut, Florida. Okay, I'm only at 9 states ever. This is bad. Oh wait, I meant to name 3. Hang on, I might be right. New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Oh god, Connecticut. Okay, no, wait, no, hold on. This was part of New England, which I technically named. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Oh god. Okay, I technically named New England. That's right. What happened to the Constitutional Convention? I think they were all suited up in animal costumes and they hung out. The Constitution was written. When was the Constitution written? 1776, April 12th. That has to be where I got this date. Can I show this footage? Oh my god, okay. Name one of the writers. Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, Alexander Hamilton. I could have named Alexander Hamilton! I should have just named him! What was I thinking? What the hell? Palubis made this? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is known for? I think he invented gravity or electricity. I don't remember which. I think he got hit by an apple? I think he invented gravity. I'm not sure. U.S. diplomat, oldest member of Constitution, first post. Please tell me he found gravity. No! Who's the father of our country? George Washington, surely. Thank God. Okay, nice. Who's the first president? George Washington. What do you heck do you mean asterisk? As if like there was a note that he couldn't. Oh, the 1800s. Famously a thing I love. What territory did the US buy from France? What? Louisiana? Yes! Pulled that out of hecking nowhere. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. World War I. Uh-oh. Oh god, there's... Were none of those World War I? Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. They were fighting? I don't know, the Great Depression. Whatever. The Civil War. Gosh. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. I don't know. Voting? That one time they outlawed alcohol? Oh, yeah, probably slavery. That probably... What was the one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? He didn't lie. Slaves. Oh, he got shot that one time. That, I would argue, is famous. I don't know. Freed the slaves. Okay. Save the Union. Let the United States during the Civil... Okay, well, none of those were what I said. What did the Emancipation Bloc... I don't know. 4 and 7 years ago. Is that right? Okay, I'm starting to wonder if I can even show this footage anymore. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Hang on, wait, this is a real person? I swear to God, I thought I made this person up for a YouTube video once. Susan B. Anthony, I want to say made the telephone, but I don't know what that has to do. We can't show this footage. There's simply no world that we can show this footage. Name one war. Okay, World War I, right? Yes. Okay, and also the second one. Who was president during the First World War? I don't know. Goofy. Not Abraham Lincoln. I'm just gonna name presidents: John F. Kennedy, Roosevelt, Taft. I don't know. Okay, that's someone's persona. They made that up. That's a woodpecker persona, if I've ever heard it. Okay, who was president during the Great Depression? This had to have been, I almost said Romney. What the hell? What's his name? Clinton? No. Wait. Clinton? George Clinton? Is that right? No. Taft? Wait, no, I remember this guy. He was an Oppenheimer. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know. It's gonna hit me like a brick whenever Franklin Roosevelt. Why did I think Roosevelt was during the beginning of America? Okay, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna be applying for the United States anytime soon, thankfully. Who did the U.S. fight in World War II? I think Japan. Yeah, okay. Phew. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? One? Okay. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Bombs. And also, warmth. Communism. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Everyone? I don't know. I want to say it was Martin Luther King. Civil rights movement. Who was for the civil rights movement, if you think about it. And I've summoned him. I Beetlejuiced him into existence. He had a dream. He stood up for rights. He stood up for the indiscrimination. Sorry, that indiscrimination might be something else, and I want to make sure that it's not true. The discrimination against people of all kinds. Fought for civil rights. Work for equality. Okay, I mean, I want to say that's right. This has to be the worst video on the channel. What major event happened in September 11, 2001? You know how funny it would be if I was like, I think the Dodgers won the World Series. No, unfortunately the towers were hit by a plane. I'm sorry, it was immediately followed up by name one American Indian tribe. The Choctaw. They're in centers. Cherokee. Hang on. One of those is the Choctaw. There they are. Okay. I'm not feeling great. Integrated civics. Alright, we're here. Geography. My best subject. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. That would be the Chicago River. What ocean is on the west coast? The Pacific? Okay, huge. What ocean is on the east coast? The Gulf of Mexico. I don't know if we could show this footage. Name one U.S. territory. Louisiana? I don't know. Puerto Rico? Oh, right. Name one state that borders Canada. I want to say New York, but I feel like that's wrong. What's up there? Colorado. Okay, thank God, New York counts. Alright. And Colorado's definitely not going to be there. Name one state. Okay, it's fine, because I would have just said Texas, and it's going to be there. Yeah. What is the capital of the United States? That would be Washington, D.C. Okay, I'm not feeling great for my citizenship. Where's the Statue of Liberty? That's New York City. I don't even need the... Yeah, okay, there it is. Alright, symbols. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? I think it's because of the original 13 states? Yeah, okay, same thing. Why does the flag have 50 stars? To assimilate the 50 states. Okay, huge. What is the name of the national anthem? Star Spangled Banner. Okay. Embarrassing that I had to think about that. Holidays. When do we celebrate Independence Day? That's 4th of July. Not to be confused with the 5th of July. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Christmas, 4th of July, Independence Day. Thanksgiving. Does it count with federal holidays? Technically Juneteenth. Veterans Day. Labor Day. I think I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Alright, cool. So out of 100, I did not pass. I think I have to return my citizenship in. It's fine, because a true American doesn't really know anything about America if you really think about it. Because let's be real here. I guarantee you the average American does not know what the 7th Amendment is. I know what you're thinking. What's the 7th Amendment? The 7th Amendment could be anything. You're probably thinking right now, is it plead the 5th? No, that's the 5th Amendment. The 7th Amendment is that a crime that costs over $20 can have a full jury trial. Or maybe it doesn't. You don't freaking know. Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you celebrate the 5th of July. If you don't celebrate the 5th of July, I would argue it's a lot better. Or, realistically, according to the things I've read about this year's 4th of July, don't go outside, ever. Especially if you are roughly where I live. Because it's like 110 degrees outside, always, which is actually rapidly dangerous. So, yeah, you know, maybe don't go. Anyways, I do hope you guys have enjoyed. And if this is the worst episode of Overworld YT, let me know in the comments. It really could be. I don't want to edit this one. Travis, you do it. I can make you. This is my one time a week. I get to force Travis to do it. Also, we upload once a week. Alright, cool. So, Travis, you're doing this. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye, everybody. Have a great whatever.